Hello and welcome back. So this is where I'm going to work on my go-kart. Well, I'm going to try to work on my go-kart, mainly going to change the color of it and stuff like that. I'm going to grind off the paint that's already on it and do stuff. So I'm going to see if it works out. So here it is. I'm going to have to remove all this junk that's around it to get it out first. And that's going to be such a task. And also I'm going to have to open that door, move the lawnmower and everything like that. So it's just going to be, hard work, but I'm going to do it. So this is the go-kart. Finally got the thing out. It runs perfectly fine. As you can see, there is some rust spots where the paint worn off. I don't think that's much rust. There's rust over there, but that's where the paint's rubbing off. I'm gonna redo all this paint and see, the motor works pretty good. It works perfectly. The only problem that we have here is that the brakes on one side, I think it's that brakes, I'm not for sure, but we bought a set of brakes that came in a 2-pack, and then we tried to flip it for the other side, which didn't work. So we're gonna have to, so this thing only has one brake, and so we're gonna have to get some more brakes and install those. But all I'm doing today is grinding off the paint, the old paint, grinding off the paint and repainting it, and I'm gonna see where I could go from there. I'm gonna wash off the go-kart with my water hose so I can clean it off. The sun's really bright, but I'm gonna clean it off, get all the dirt off and stuff, so I'm gonna see how that works. Well, I kind of made a big mess. There's mud all over the place. But at least the go-kart's clean though. Look at that. So what I'm going to be using paint stripper, basically. It's going to grind off all the paint off this thing, so then I could use it to make it look better. I'm going to see if this works. So I decided to only get the rust spots now because this is going to take forever. Just doing the whole thing. This took about an hour to do this one thing. I'm still not even finished around the corners and everything. So I'm planning on just getting the rust spots in certain areas. Hopefully it will work out like that. Getting the rust spots. So I'm going to see how that turns out. So I'm planning on taking this gold spray paint and spraying the tires trims so that it would be gold and a much fresher look than this chrome or this gray. I tried to find some chrome spray paint, but we didn't have any, so we have gold. So I'm going to see how it turns out. I don't know if it'll look good or not, so I'm going to see if it looks good on these. I'm going to have to wash it off first. so I can see how it's going to turn out. So I got a rag here, it's wet, so I'm just going to clean it all off. So what I have to problem solve here. So basically I'm just going to take my hand, I'm going to cover it like this, then spray around it. Hopefully that'll work. That's all I can do because that tape ain't sticking. So see how it works. Hope it works out. So now my last option I have of right now is this white paint. The reason why I guess I gotta do it, the gold doesn't work, it broke. The gold's broke, so I'm going to use this white gloss white paint for all this. The only problem why I didn't want to use it was because I'm almost low. It's low, basically. Now let's see if this one works. There you go. The top looks fine, but I accidentally painted the rubber of the tire right there, but I'm going to clean it off later. So it's just going to be the white like that because I'm going to paint the rest of the buggy orange. So it's going to be like a creamsicle. So I'm going to do this. So I'm going to do the same one for this one. I'm just going to clean it off and tape around it. But last time I didn't tape around the bottom. I'm going to tape around the bottom this time. But I'm going to clean it off and do the same thing. So I'm out of spray paint, and you could probably see my dog right there. It's funny. Okay. I'm not completely out, but I'm going to see if I can. Yeah, I am completely out. Well, gotta go to plan 2, I guess. Which I'm going to start coloring the rim paint. I'm going to start painting this orange. So I got most of the rust out. I got all the rust out on this bar, that bar, which is completely silver. I've done it. And then I got all the rust there. I couldn't get all the rust there off because the machine's too big. So I'm just gonna have to deal with it. But I got all the rust off there, and I lost my paper bag, so I'm gonna have to get a new one. The reason why I need a paper bag is to put it over the motor, so whenever I do spray this, which I'm gonna have to get that spot right there. Yeah, I gotta get that rust spot right there. But I'm gonna put a rubber bag on it, a plastic bag, and spray paint it all. So hopefully that'll work. And I don't know, I'm not gonna try to. Ooh, that would have been a good idea. Take off the tires to spray paint the tires, but I guess I'm just gonna leave that part of the tires undone for now. I'm not gonna deal with taking them off. Might do that another day, but as of right now, I'm not gonna do that. So I'm gonna take my orange spray paint. I'm gonna go ahead and get the seats, or at least where I have already got the rust off. I'm going to get, so basically that, where the seat goes, and right here. Now this is full, so it should be perfectly fine. I'm out completely. So that's it. That's gonna do it for this episode. My fingers are painted all up. I'm gonna have to go to the store and get some more paint. I'm gonna finish with the railing to be orange. I might need 2 more cans of paint, or spray cans, 2 or 3 more. It's gonna take a lot of spray paint, so I needed 1 more can of white spray paint. I do know that for sure. The finish of tire rims. So I'm gonna have to do this later.